want to make a video in English language. I become today a very special video about John F. Kennedy from a German lawyer, Beate Bahner. He or she's my great friend because she was the only lawyer under the corona pandemic that she go on the stage and was read about the law that everything what the government make about this corona pandemic is against the law, and for this speech evil police was hit her and prisoned her. She's very brave woman, and such brave woman will resurrected on the end day. She sent me today a video in German language. I will give the link under this video, and I hope that nobody will delete it, because she talked about John F. Kennedy and what John F. Kennedy was say and wrote when he was here in Germany. And it's true, and I will thank for this small video, because I was try in 2010. I was read many books in München. I was work there as a nurse in München, and I read more than 10,000 page, more than 4 big books about John F. Kennedy when he was in Berlin, and I make many videos about these books, why he was killed, what he wanted, and every videos the German state deleted and blocked on YouTube. It was not my own fantasy. I was read these books. One book of about John F. Kennedy was so very big books, and I read all the books. And then the Nazi police steal my books and translation. They deleted all the videos what I make about these books. Even when it was not my fantasy, I had these books in my hand. I was just recite about the books, and they deleted. Deleted in German language the videos, they deleted in Hungarian language and in English language. And therefore, because they not want that people realize the truth, and when people not realize the truth, they can rule people better when they are stupid. And this is against everything what the prophets say. And I try to now to speak about this John F. Kennedy, why he was killed and murdered. And I hope that they not deleted now the videos. I not want to talk too much. It's just because when I talk too much, not because I not know, they deleted always my videos. Anwar Sadat and Sadat was also wrote a book, and his husband was also killed, and John F. Kennedy was also killed just because he wanted peace. They not believe it, but it's true. I just will tell now in small things and small points why they kill always this president who want to make peace and not want to make such a world who hate humans or make wars with the elite, satanistic elite. The president from Germany was make a speech here in Germany in München. He said to his own people who not want make war with him is the Satan himself, the fallen angel. He said to his own people who not want to make wars and who not want to kill is the fallen angel. And this ideology is written by many theological prophets, not just by Moses and Mohammed, many theological apocryphs and many books what I was just translated, why they make wars. Dr. Drabik's books also talk about that satanistic rituals, and I not talk too much, but when you study, and not a stupid guy, when you study, you will see that in history every nation worships Zeus. This is a war false god. And Jezebel was the first queen in Israel who made the temple unclean and put the Zeus Baalim in God's temple, and was commanded to everybody that everybody must worship now the Zeus Baal and not God in heaven. And Elijah, the real prophet, was proof that they are on the wrong side, because who worship Baals and Zeus, Elijah was say, will on the end time go in Gehenna, in hell, because it's just the Baal, and they worship demons. They kill and sacrifice for demons. These rituals, I wrote all the books, and I just recited now about the books from Dr. Drabik János. A lot of generation worship demons, lot of generation. Mohammed called these jinns, demons, Mohammed called jinns. And Mohammed was also warned the people never kill children and never sacrifice children to jinns and never work for them, because Allah, God, Moses, God, will not resurrect you on the end time. It's forbidden to kill for jinns. Demons or jinns, as Mohammed called, live from blood. And when people, lot of generation, or today they make it also, ex-banker Ronald Bernard was say, today the bankers make also sacrification with babies to demons, that they become rich. And Dr. Drabik wrote about it also, and I just translated. They kill a child or make wars, then are blood everywhere, and they sacrifice for demons this, and they become so powerful that the demons, example, I just told the example, but it's true, the demons will help you to become powerful. How can it be? Example, when they sacrifice a lot of babies or children or make a lot of wars and bloodshed, the demons can live, eat the blood, and then they go in people's body. And example, when the popes come on the red carpet with a limousine, the demons go in the people and they rule the people's mind that you see now a god and worship him. And they fall for this evildoer and they shout and worship him as a god. But it's just a demon jinns cabaret, nothing else. And so they become famous and rich, and they think that these people are gods just because they are worship Satanistic rituals and sacrifice for demons. And this false ideology, many people make it today. They make it from the beginning also, and every prophet was judged, never sacrifice for demons and false gods, and never kill. Muhammad was warned them also as Moses, every prophet. The Iblis, the first angel, was rebel against God to kill God's creation, and Muhammad say, who are with Iblis and kill and sacrifice will never resurrected. And the real jihad is not to break the law and follow Iblis and jinns and kill and murder. The real jihad is to fight for God's law, what is written by the prophets as Moses and Muhammad and Isa, Yeshua, and fight for the right, the human right. This is the real jihad. Muhammad will say, you must do the law of Moses. This is the fight for God. This is the real fight, and not break it. Who break it is a wrong man, a wrong Muslim who will never be resurrected. God hate wrong Muslims. God hate wrong evildoer who break the law from Moses. But it's very strange that I talk now more than 20 years about this. They just delete it and make me shit with lies and want worship the baals and not want to return to God. And they think when God sent all his plougars, floods and earthquakes that everything are fine. Nothing is fine, because people will become poorer and poorer, and they are wronger, as in Moses' time, the Pharaoh will not listen Moses. And Moses also sent many plagues, but he will never listen, because evildoer never can listen a prophet and never can return to God. And so it will be also in the end time that big Babylon will never repent. And Apocalypse 8 and 16 is the plague was, as in Moses' time. You can read it. Big hail, but they never repent. It's written in Apocalypse. God will send every day big hails, bigger as a talentum, and they just blaspheme God, but not repent to him. Then the rivers become red as a blood, as in Moses' time. All the plagues will also in the end, but they not repent to God and worship they Fash, Zeus, Baal. In Jezebel's temple was this Baal have in the hand, in the statue is a Baal, about stone, is not a living God, is a stone, Baalin. He have a stock, and this stock was like a SS Rune. Somebody say, in Theologica, I read many books about this. More than 10,000 books are here in my head. More than 10,000. So much wisdom give me God. And I also wrote many books, and they cannot read one book in 20 years, the Bible. It's a very big shame. But I just tell that I read that this is a SS Rune, what Hitler also worshipped, this false god, to make wars and sacrificate. The altar from Berlin is a sacrificate altar for demons, the Pergamon. But the Vatican, because the Vatican also worships Zeus, a lot of statues in Vatican are there with such stuff, but the Vatican say this is just a lie thing from heaven, not a Rune, SS Rune. They say a lot of things, but everything what they make for God is against the law, and all their deeds are written before they was born. And all the prophets warn them what they do. They will not become so everlasting life. Maybe they become here rich and famous on the red carpet, but after that they go therefore in Gehenna. Gehenna is a fire sea in Hebrew, and the fire sea, every prophecy, Muhammad also, Moses also, every prophecy, and it's real. And it's a shame that man's not can do the law, and they do every strength and power for break it, to kill and destroy, and this is a weak, very weak, evil, mental sick behavior. When men have power and muscles, why they not use their power and muscles to create a good world, to help each other and be good? They not can do it. I to tell you now the truth. Go in Hungary, in a gypsy land. There are many gypsies who not study, who nothing know, just have muscles. And Satan can also use these people to kill, destroy, and sacrifice babies. And this is a gypsy cabaret without knowledge, without wisdom, and they not belong to God. They are for God, nothing warms. And I thanks about this Beate Banner, who sent me a video, that every good king must be killed, because the new world order not want such a king who want peace and who have the poor people also, because it's real, it's true that today such satanistic kings rule who not want peace. They all worship this satanistic Zeus cult, and they sacrificate, make wars to bachomet, Moloch, or Zeus. Satan used many baals for his ideology to become bloodshed on earth. But this unclean temple, with all the false Baalims and ideology, before on the last day, and I feel just a sorrow because God, Allah Himself, give me many economy plans with wisdom. And I tell you the truth, when I see this kindergarten cabaret that Israel say that just the Hamas killed babies, just the Hamas sacrificed babies, and just the Hamas rape women, and then the Hamas also say just Israel kill and sacrificate and rape, and this make they now more than 20 years for God's eyes, but nobody from them listen God's economy plans in 20 years. Just make a cabaret and kill each other. For Allah, both are nothing. Both are a big shame. By me are the plans from Allah. Then I can go in a parliament and I can tell these plans what Allah God give me. In 3 months, when they do it, everybody become a good life. With money, very big money, freedom, house, and good life in every nation. Why they not can listen God's messenger and God's plans and just make a cabaret? More than 20 years kill and make a cabaret and nobody listen Allah's plan. Therefore, both are nothing. Both not worship Abraham's God. Israel not and Hamas not and Vatican not. Nobody listen God's plan. Everybody worship the Baalims and make a cabaret. And this cabaret not was help in 20 years, no generation and no one and no nation. They sit in Africa in a mood, they sit in Brazil in a mood, everybody sit in a mood and poorer, and no, this cabaret will not help no one, and the evil false kings and ideology also will not give them a good freedom and good economy plans. Building a wall in America, building a wall for $1 million money against the poor people was not help no one. You not feed no poor people just building a wall. They can building everywhere walls against the poor people, but the suffering will not end. Building walls, they can building walls there and there and there. The suffering and poorness will not end. Just with economic plans, what God give me. They not must study, they not must learn. Just listen and do it. Because I learned more than 20 years for that, and I wrote it with God's wisdom. Why they cannot listen? They are mental sick, sorry, but they are not belong to God. Even the Arabic people not belong to God. The Christian Vatican, Nazi Vatican not belong to God, and Israel not belong to God. Because they just make 20 years cabaret, and no one can listen an economy plan and just make people poorer, and put in wars, $1 million in wars, and make people poor, that everybody must emigrate everywhere. This is so much shame, I tell you the truth. And plagas will not stop, and they think that they are someone, but on the end, God Himself will tell them in the eyes, not I am. God Himself will tell them in the eyes, son, you will betray me, just play a fantasy goat cabaret, and was not listen my helping plans. And for you, every day, many million people hunger, suffer, and freeze and die for you because you not can listen my plans. Shame on you, you go in hell. I not know you, even when you preach in my temple.